Ivory came out to Rata Center, carried on talking up until she got eliminated, but that was fun though. I'm sorry, that was really fun. Like I said, she cut a promo at the end talking about wanting to help Rhea, so we'll see where that goes. We'll see if we ever see her again.
Yeah.
Like we said, Mickey James came out to her music. Did I say about what she did when she came out? What the graphic said? Did I say it already?
I said it, but you can say it as well.
Oh yeah, where it said Impact Women's Champion instead of Impact Knockouts Champion. I'm tired.
Such a such a Vince thing. It doesn't matter. Just put women's on it.
It's hilarious. They don't care about TNA though. They just don't care. They're not bothered, man. But the one thing I will say, they didn't really squash her, and she eliminated Michelle McCall. Michelle McCall is normally protected, so I'll say that I was glad for that. Because some of the eliminations in the men and the women was mind-boggling. We've already spoke about Zelina's, and we already know who the other one was.
Yeah.
So the fact that she eliminated McCall, that was fun.
I feel it was a callback to their rivalry. You remember?
Yes, Piggy James. Yes.
It was a really distasteful rivalry. Yeah.
Ah, yes.
That was a good payoff. You could do payoffs in the Rumble. They've just countered your argument there.
I'm not gonna say anything to disparage women or anything like that. Like, women are beautiful and everything in their own way. Google Mickey James in it and tell me if you think she looks fat or looks a certain way in it. Because anyway,
She definitely didn't then. She doesn't.
she did it then, and she doesn't now. And I don't know what WWE was on. Like, she probably had the same or similar figure to Trish. So I don't know where they were going with that. Idiots. Anyway, actually, no, I know exactly what it was. It's because she had a similar figure and stuff to Trish, but Trish was gone by that point, wasn't she?
Yeah, this was after her time, really.
And the women and the models that they were bringing in at that point was a lot taller, a lot slender than what like Trish and Lita was back then. So they just seemed like they were more model type looking women. Well, whatever model type looking women is, whatever conventional type is to whatever Vince has in his mind. So, and I think that to them, Mickey didn't fit that mold. Mickey was astonishingly beautiful, but they didn't see that, and I don't get why. But anyway, and they made it come out of her music as well, which I know you said before, which is nice. Rhea and Belair teaming up to eliminate Flair and failing irritated the hell out of me. It annoyed the hell out of me. Bearing in mind they both eliminated her last year, they couldn't do it this year. Get out of here, man.
Flair learned from last year. You gotta make Flair look strong.
Of course. Even though they made her look strong last year, but anyway.
Every year. See, she gotta look strong every year. It's not enough.
Alicia Fox came out.
Oh my god, yes she did.
I love Alicia Fox, man. I love her. I love her to pieces. I'm sure she botched something as well, but yeah.
Apparently she knocked Natalia out. The Royal Rumble.
Did a roundhouse kick she gave her?
It was some kick.
Yeah, I think she gave her a roundhouse, yeah. She kicked her hard. But Alicia Fox gonna Alicia Fox, man. She does that. She does them hard kicks. But I love her, man. She's got one of the best scissor kicks in the game. Like, the only person who had like maybe a better scissor kick than her was R-Truth. No. Well, not better. A good enough one, like similar. But I still think Alicia Fox is better.
That's fair. Yeah.
Booker T is the originator, though. You got to give up for Booker T.
Got to respect Booker T's kick.
His one was the one, man. Nikki ASH came out from behind, almost eliminated Rhea from behind. That was fun. I thought they were actually going to eliminate her. I can't even lie. I'm glad they didn't. Summer Rae came out. Go on.
After they had Zelina eliminate Sasha, I believed anything was possible.
I believe anything was possible anyway. Like, I believe anything was possible from Melina, and that was the first elimination. So I was just like, from then, I was like, whatever. Summer Rae came out, not looking like Summer Rae. Legend, exactly. She was fighting with Natalia, and apparently it was linking them to Total Divas. That storyline on Total Divas. Apparently they said. I didn't know about this because I didn't watch Total Divas. I'm not involved in that. but they
It was a
paid off.
fake storyline in a fake show. Summer Rae went to Natalia's house. I think they argued about Natalia's husband or something. Natalia slapped Summer Rae, and they fought on the front lawn. It was very fake. You could tell it was, and yeah, that was it. I don't care. It's not real. Total Divas wasn't real.
You
Shit.
tell that to John Cena and Nikki Bella, who came out next. Ooh, segue. Yeah, Nikki Bella came out next. So yeah, tell that to them too, man, with their fake proposal a few years back.
That you know what? I really liked John Cena's involvement in Total Divas. He was basically Sheldon if Sheldon was a jock. It was very nice. I don't know if you've seen it, but John Cena made Nikki Bella sign a contract before she could move in. It was like the roommate agreement from The Big Bang Theory. It was wild. Um, Nikki's been good ever since she started doing the snapback. She's got a good work rate, so yeah, it's good to see her.
It was funny to me how, you know what's funny, right? So they started pushing Nikki Bella to the moon, and she got better when they were doing it. I was like, oh, that's nice. Someone's actually improving. Like they're trying to improve, and they got better. And she got better when they were pushing her, and I thought that was really good, because a lot of times they push them when they're still green and they don't get better, and it's like, oh, it's peak. I just found it hilarious how much better Nikki got, and how dry. What I say dry? It's a bit peak, but yeah, how much not better Brie Bella was.
Yeah, you could tell which one of them had their heart in it. They couldn't do two in Magic anymore because one of them was a lot better than the other. Brie did not get better. I think she added a knee attack and a missile drop kick to her moveset, but she didn't get better. Nikki did.
You would genuinely think that they had separate partners, the way that it was moving. Like, you would genuinely think that Nikki was with Daniel Bryan, and Brie was with John Cena. Genuinely would believe that. Like, it is what it is, though, isn't it? Like, but yeah, so she come out. Sarah Logan came out looking like a Viking. It was fun. It was really fun.
Oh, go on, go on.
Go on. No, go on.
I was just gonna say I wasn't watching when Sarah Logan was about, so didn't know who she was, but I knew about the Riot Squad. It was nice that they got their moment. That was the only moment that happened in the Rumble. Like you could have had that with the Funkadactyls. Let's go.
It was no,
I
it
mean, the
wasn't. It
Bellas did,
wasn't.
of
It
course.
wasn't the only moment, but I'll get to that.
Mm.
It was like the Funkadactyls could have had a better moment, yeah. And then there was other moments in there where it wasn't so much a nice moment like that, but it was like little
Oh yeah,
callbacks
yeah.
to other things.
I'm sure you're gonna get onto it.
Yeah, yeah, I know you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so that happened. Then she stayed for like a cup of coffee before she got kicked out. That was not fun. By the Bellas as well. So I'm wondering if that's going to be a WrestleMania match, but I doubt it. I really doubt it.
That would be a good match.
It would be.
Yeah, yeah.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun. It'll give Liv Morgan something to do because she ain't going to go for a title. And then Sarah Logan might be back. I know Sarah Logan. I know that they wanted Sarah Logan back originally, and she didn't come back. I don't remember what her reason was for not coming back, but they might be able to get her back now. I don't know. The way how they're letting people go, I doubt it. But yeah, but the reunion with Liv Morgan was nice, and the Bellas just eliminated them. That was peak. Lita came out. She had a nice little callback with Mickey James. If you remember, they had their little beef as well, so that was nice. Oh, the DDT that she gave Mickey James. Ah, do you remember it?
I do not.
Oh my days! She gave her a second rope, DDT. That's what eliminated her, and it looked nasty. Oh my gosh, it looked like it hurt. Like, these people need to stop saying that wrestling's fake, you know. Say it's predetermined, that's cool, but don't say it's fake, because some of the stuff that I see, like, you think I want to get dropped on my head? I'm good, you know. I am very much good. I'm not involved in some of the stuff that these lot do, you know. Like, I genuinely would believe here when Rob Van Dam would do his 5-star frog splash, I would genuinely believe that he would hurt himself every time he landed. I actually think he hurt himself anyway, but he sold it. but he sold it because it looked like it hurt. I'm not involved in any of that, man. Bumps hurt. I don't want it. I don't want. I remember once when I was younger, I was like, I wouldn't mind being a wrestler. And as I got older, I started to really look at some of the stuff that they do, like just the bumps that they take in general. I'm like, no, I'm okay. I'm okay. I don't even like falling on my knee. I don't need to be doing this. Nah, I'm good still. And also as well, because of how my joints are and they're really stiff. Literally, one false move, one bad move, yeah, and my knee will get stuck in place, and I can already see something happening where a bone will stick out. I'm okay. Don't need that. Don't need it. Some is real, some is fake. No, there are aspects of wrestling that's fake, and as a whole, yeah, it's fake. But what I mean is, like, there are parts of wrestling where it's not real. It's still predetermined, in the sense that it's not real. But if you've seen that the way in which they wrestle, it hurts like a mofo, and you don't want to get involved in it. Especially if your pain threshold is low. Like, for example, for anybody that knows who Shinsuke Nakamura is, Shinsuke Nakamura came from Japan, came over to the USA to wrestle in WWE, and he was known as the King of Strong Style, where literally all his moves actually hit you, and they hurt like hell. Like, if you want to get involved in that, cool, do you, but that hurts. And yeah, you're going to have a predetermined winner at the end of it, where you know who wins, but you're still hitting each other for real, innit? Like, I'm not involved in that. Like, there's a wrestler who's in AEW right now called Kyle O'Reilly. He had a hard-hitting match with Finn Balor, to the point where one of them broke their jaw and one of them broke their nose, was it? Or their chin or something like that?
Yeah, I think you're right. I thought it was nose, but yeah, it might be chin.
It's chin or nose, one of the two, right? But both of them had injuries when the match was done because they were hitting each other for real. So as much as it's fake, quote unquote, it's more predetermined than fake. Because if they really want to hit each other, yeah, it's all mad. So, and again, some of the moves that they do, they have to land correctly. Like, it's choreographed, is what you want to say. It's choreographed. Yeah, that's right.
But choreographed combat.
Yeah, but if things go wrong, it's mad. And again, like I said, yeah, exactly. And like I said, they hit each other for real. So it's in some of the matches. So it's a madness. But yeah, Lita eliminated Mickie James, which was fun. Mighty Molly came out and then got beat up by Nikki ASH, which was very fun. Like, everybody said when Mighty Molly came out, Nikki's got to do something. She's got to beat her up. She's got to do something to her. Like, they're both in the match together. Like, there's got to be a face off, and then it happened immediately. So that was fun. But then when Ronda came out at number 28, two things came into my head that upset the head out of me. One was, I don't know who the next surprise is gonna be, because there's only 2 more slots left, and I already know that Shane is one of them. And then Shotzi came out, so immediately I was like, oh, that does it then. There's no more surprises. Because everyone was like, oh, who's gonna be number 30? I'm like, Shayna blatantly said on SmackDown that she's coming into the Royal Rumble. She was the first person to confront Charlotte, so you know blatantly that she's coming out. And then the other thing that annoyed me was the second Ronda came out, I knew Ronda was winning. Because you know Ronda ain't coming out to get eliminated.
Yeah, who's throwing Ronda like a certified grappler? It's not happening.
Literally, there was only 2 people that I reckon would have thrown Ronda. Right, one of them was Shayna, who hasn't really been built up, and the other one was Charlotte, maybe Bianca, but no, I think it would have been Charlotte if anybody was gonna throw her out, and obviously nobody did. What was you gonna say?
I can't remember. Doesn't matter. You go on.
Yeah, so the Shayna, so that's the thing I was gonna say, that the Shayna Ronda link up was the other one.
Yeah. I like that a lot because they didn't make a big deal out of it. They didn't hug, they didn't cry, they didn't even fist bump. They just had like a solitary nod, and then they just went back to beating us. So yeah, I like that a lot.
And Thingy smiled at her. Was it Ronda smiled at her? And also as well, if you notice as well, I don't know, but it looks like WWE might be getting ready to do that match. I don't know when they're gonna do it. I
think
tell you why I say that, because when they were in the Royal Rumble, they were circling like they were about to square up, and then they were attacked by, I don't remember who attacked them. I think Charlotte and somebody else attacked them. So so it looks like they could do that. I think it might be Charlotte and Natalia. Natalia was still in there
you
at that point.
mean Ronda versus Shayna?
No,
Ronda
yeah, yeah.
attacking with.
Ronda versus Shayna, yeah.
Okay, okay. I can see that. Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah,
I
so I
thought
see
where
that
you were
happening.
going with. I thought you were going with them tagging, and to that I was gonna say you could have done the four horsewomen versus the four
Mm.
horsewomen a long time ago.
No, no, no,
That's what
no.
the money was. You can't do that now.
The second they released the other two, I was like, they're not doing that. They're not gonna bring
Yeah,
them two back. But when
left money on the table.
yep. But when I saw them two circling, I'm like, they might do that. The only reason why I keep saying might and not will is because when Keith Lee came out that time and he was beefing with Brock Lesnar and everybody was into it, and it looked like it was gonna be a beastly showing. Not only did he eliminate Keith, they didn't do anything with Keith. So whatever it's whatever. It's just whatever at this point when it comes to them. But
Yeah,
Shayna looked good though. If they treat Shayna like this going forward, credibility, man. Give her some credibility.
yeah.
I don't get why it's taken them this long. But fingers crossed if they keep this up. Like Shayna's still not got a title yet, you know.
So Shayna wrestles too well. Basically, it's not that style that they want. So she hasn't got a title. Don't know if she will.
I don't
I'm a fan.
I don't know if she would ever, unless she takes off someone like Sasha.
Mm.
So I don't even know, man. Like there was no. So let me just run through some of the things that annoyed me. And obviously we know that thingy won. What's her name? Ronda won, beat Charlotte. Charlotte booted off. She booted Rhea. She knocked out Belair. She knocked out Shayna. Like all in the space of about 3 minutes, 4 minutes. She knocked out all these like heavy hitters because she's Charlotte. She has to. She knocked out Lita as well. She knocked out
Of course.
everybody in the last six. She knocked out everybody
No,
in the last six except for Thingy.
they had to make her look strong. What can I say? This is the Charlotte way.
The Omni Flare.
The
Anyway,
Omni Flare.
so I don't think Ronda should have won that. I think Bianca should have won it. Maybe Lita, because Lita was supposed to be possibly going to fight Charlotte. Maybe Shayna, because Shayna needs to look strong. Like, Ronda didn't need it. The same way how Brock didn't need it. And it's just like, why? So, yeah.
I mean, I don't hate Ronda winning just because this is the way they book Rumbles. Traditionally, it should be to someone who isn't at that level that can just get a shot anytime. It should be for someone who's just about there. So maybe a Rhea or a Shayna would have been ideal, but Bianca was also good because of how they screwed her at SummerSlam. But, I mean, they need buzz as well. Ronda winning, makes a lot of headlines. So I get it.